Hey everybody, this is Glidercat, and it's time to play. We are back in Captain of Industry. Last episode, we were kind of working on our farming, scaling it up, getting rid of using trucks to transport food. We have some irrigated farms set up, and what we need to do this episode is increase our water collectors that don't require electricity, and then hook up our water pumps. We've got a couple here that can pump water from the reservoir underneath the ground. They're in range of that. We may never need more than two. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. But we have a bunch of food. We're starting to stockpile up here, vegetables. It's all being belted into one of our food markets. We have another food market here. It occurs to me we're not going to be able to do the same squirrely belt work, but we'll figure out something. But here we're going to want to belt potatoes in. We're trying to get rid of these. And this one's being drained right now. We turned off truck imports. This one is still allowing truck imports. I suppose we could probably turn that off. Anyway, we need to route potatoes too. We'll do that after we take care of the water situation. Let's dive in and get on it. So let's route some new pipes that are going to leave room for 2 more water collectors here. That should be plenty. Plenty of room, that is. So you're going to come out here. I'm sure there's other ways to do this. The layout that I've got set up. But you will not let me... Okay, well, I can get darn close. So maybe here. Once that's about built, we'll disconnect this leg of the pipe. Hook this one up. Rip these out, and then we can get 2 more water collectors, run the input line, and then that input line will feed our water storage, and then that's where we're going to route these guys, the water coming out of these 2. In the meantime, do we want to do anything with this field or any of this stuff? I guess we'll just let this stuff run as it is. We need this land to get leveled. Let's look at the mining designation here. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff, right? All of that. Why does this look different to me? Let's see. I'm going to rip this out. Let's make sure I've done this correct. Mining designation. I want this all leveled with 3. That looks better. That looks better. Whoops. Okay. Dirt's looking great. We could add more storage. Brick production's going fine. I think this is going to be fairly permanent. I might add a couple more loose storage for the coal. Okay, and we can try to use the water dropper thing here. Boom. You, and you. Coal, coal, and coal. Good. Not a priority. And then we also talked about working on construction part 2s. And then from there, moving on to maybe the research parts that we need, this lab equipment. That, man, we're going to need that at scale if all of our research needs that. Does it show that anywhere? In progress. Research lab 2 or better. Okay, provides access to more research technologies. Important, this lab has to be provided with lab equipment on a continuous basis in order to work. The more labs you have, the faster the research. Lab can return consumed products in the form of Recyclables, if recycling technology is unlocked, can return consumed products in the form of recyclables. Interesting. So will this thing, the lab is eventually going to have an output? Oh, check it out. So this guy actually produces some kind of waste product later on that we can use. So, okay. So where we place the research labs does matter. This one will probably move it. Need to think about that. I kind of want to get construction part 2s automated first. Let's think about how we're going to do that. That guy's doing construction part 2s. What about this guy? This guy was doing mechanical parts. Let's turn that off. He's doing vehicle parts. That's fine. I don't even have storage set up yet for mechanical parts. I think... Wondering if we can tear up this maintenance building. Would free up workers. What can I do? Truck import. Shoot. He's got a bunch of parts. Eventually I want to get rid of this thing. So what can I do? We may just have to bail on parts, I guess. On the maintenance parts. Or we could drain maintenance down. Turn off some of these other ones. Wait till we're really low on maintenance. And then I can drain all the parts that are in here. Let's see, 2501 out of 2520. Okay, now that's the collective maintenance part. Global needed. Kind of want to get rid of this stuff. It's in my way. Let's do it. Let's get rid of it. Boy, he's got construction part 2s. I think I lose those. Okay, don't make anything else. Could set up temporary storage for construction part 2s. Boom. And then once that's drained, we can get rid of it. All right, let's see what we're producing here. This is going to be per minute 6 times 4, right? 24 per minute. And it is a 1-to-1 for the construction part 2s will take 6 per minute. So these are a 1-to-1 with each other. And then we'll need to import electronics out here as well. We have electronics here. Oh, that looks awesome. We've got a good backlog there. I like it. We're going to need to bring electronics out this way too. Boom, up, down. Okay, let's start working on this. I'll show you what I'm thinking. Again, we're working on construction part 2s with storage. Be something like... something like that. I want these guys all to be output onto a single belt. And then we're going to do more assembly manuals. We can always upgrade these later if we change our mind. But these don't consume power. So I kind of like that where we can use these to use these. And we're going to be bringing in parts. That's our output. Those are our inputs. And I need 2 inputs, right? So we were keeping these 4 or 5 blocks apart, it looks like, right? 5 blocks apart in order to get the belts to do their thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do it. I need, like I said, we're going to need to bring in the electronics. Eventually, we'll run a belt. Since we ran all that belt with the farming, I'm less intimidated to just go do it, to tell you the truth. Just start a big giant belt. These conveyors take construction part 2s and rubber. How's this guy doing on rubber? Ooh, not as good as I would have thought. Let's do more storage here too. Eventually we can belt rubber. Oh man, lots of belts. Okay, workers. These guys are going to be doing construction part 2s. This guy we're just trying to empty out. He's got a few electronics and a few mechanical parts. That's good enough. Let's get rid of that out of the way. We need a raised belt to bring in electronics. So how can we do that? I think we can maybe... what is this belt? Nothing, right? This little section can go. Of course, it's going to look like it's floating, but that's all right. I think we're going to put a couple storage here for electronic parts. Come into here, run the belt up on a ramp, straight on top of this belt, and then we'll feed in our electronic parts that way. That's the plan. Let's see if we can make it work. Okay, you and you. You are electronic parts. And you are electronic parts. You double check the recipe, make sure I'm not messing things up. Electronics, electronics. Yep. Construction parts and electronics. Belt. Belt out of here. Take the fire port. We'll go up. We'll go start on the ground, then come up. R to not snap. You, and then down to there, and then you get to snap in. Oh, no, no way. No way. 5. We got 5 in between. Why would you not want to just go in nicely? Pause the game and see what the issue is. Man, do I have issues with belts. We left a gap of 5, right? So let's, okay. Bear with me. It's kind of acting up on me. R. Okay, you, and I want you to stop. Ideally, I would like you to stop right there. If we look at these guys, you can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before our kind of the bus, right? And everybody's able to slide on down easily. Here, it's the same thing. I do have 5 there. Why won't you do it? Let's see if this guy will do it. Will you go into there? R maybe? What's going on here? Isn't that strange? Man, that is weird. Yeah, I'm really wrestling with belts. All right, I will be right back when I get this belted. All right, I'm back. I think I figured it out. We're one level higher than the side we were looking at. So I think at this height we'll be all right. Hopefully. Good. Yep. That's what I want. So I was just one too high. Kind of a bummer. I'd like to go even higher, but this'll do. This'll do fine. Okay, belt these guys into here. This is the electronics that are going to be coming in by truck, at least initially. Boom. And then we need to connect up the bottoms. Hopefully they'll let me do that. Okay, too close to another connector. Oh boy, are we going to be in trouble? Like they're going to let me do that. Boom. All right. That is what I want. At least it works. There are new restrictions to building the belts that I'm not familiar with. Let's play, or at least it seems like it. There's our construction part 2s. Electronics coming here. Eventually we'll belt these in. For now, we're going to have to truck them. Here comes some rain. Oh, then we can come back to this. While that's getting built, let's come down here and finish our pipe work, and then we can take advantage of this water. Fortunately, we have the collectors down. We want to take up this water pipe. Boom, all of it to that point. We're going to put down 2 more water collectors and then get this water routed. How's food looking? It says 54 months. Now, this is where things get tricky. The food that's being stored in these unit storages is not going to be counted in our food supply. That is, I believe, the downside of doing it the way I'm doing it, not using these food markets. I think they will only count the food in the food markets for this, how many months we have left. This guy is still draining out. So that's the downside. We'll have to keep an eye on the food supply. Obviously, we could daisy chain these things like crazy and have a ton. Water's okay. It's not great. It's about to get better. Doesn't want to connect up to that. Looks like I might need to go one more. Chew up one more little nugget of pipe here. Let's see if it's happy now. It is. Boom. We can quick deliver that one. Oh, I'm out of construction parts. Is that possible? We're out of something. We starved out of iron? Yeah, we are. We need to move the mining designation over. Oh, man. I had a feeling I was going to forget about that last episode. And I did. Okay, let's move the mining designation over to here. Okay, we're going to flatten out this area. Did you not take? Where is the mine control tower? Is it not this one? My control tower has no available designations. No kidding. I want you to be here now instead. Okay, there. It took that time. And we'll just set up a mining designation. This will not be a problem. Like that. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to dig down. Take it back. I take it back. Let's edit that mining designation again. A lot to this game. Back to there. And now we'll add a new designation. I want to ramp down to like +1 above sea level. So let's grab the sloped one. Let's clear the old designation. So I'll just right click to clear that guy out. Now I want to rotate you. And I want to dig down. I guess I can start here. Ooh, man, this is where my color blindness kind of gets to be an issue. Okay, I can see the ones. So dig down to level 1 and then do a flat designation. Boom. Over here at level 1, all the way out. That's what I want. So we're going to ramp down. We'll chew up this iron. We'll ramp down to level 1. Then once that's all cleared out, we'll move the excavator to start mining over here, chewing up this hill of iron. And then I'll put a dumping designation to build a ramp or bridge, land bridge, over to, this big mountain of iron. And then we can mine that to our heart's content. Oh, did I choose the wrong one? I think I did. My bad, my bad, my bad. Chose the wrong designation. I did a dump designation. Let's clear this out. We're going to do the same thing, but this time the mining designation. And we want to go down. Like that. We're at 2. No, we're at 3. 3, 3, 3, and 4. Oh, that's going to take us down to 2. I see. I see. That's fine. You down to 1. That'll work. And then 1 all the way across. Mining designation. My bad. I chose the wrong one last time. Now our excavator should be back in action. We'll have iron in no time, and we'll get those construction parts going. My bad. Like I said, I had a feeling I was going to do that last episode when I was talking about our plans over here. All right, let's continue with this episode's objective. Let's get more water collectors down. Extremely busy on our trucking. I'm not crazy about that. But we'll try and solve that with belts. 1 there. And 1 here, right? Boom. Pipe. Construction parts are going to be our issue now. And that one is backwards. These aren't mirror imaged. This row actually faces this direction, so we'll fix that. Pipe. Let's see if this gives us trouble. Nope, that worked fine. We might have to quick deliver on this little pipe section. I'm not sure. I'm going to do it just to be safe. No, I'm not. I got to wait for parts. Let's see if we're smelting. Not yet. We're getting the dirt first. Oh, man. I tell you, it's always something. Of course, this is full. Bricks are backed up, of course. Could probably do a buffer on the bricks, too, along here. That wouldn't have been a bad idea. But the belt itself is kind of its own buffer. But, man, we've got room right there. Straight across, we could run a belt around the side into storage, 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 and then up. Not the end of the world. Are we going to get out of this deadlock or not? Not sure. Bricks are backed up. Dirt storage is full. I could fill with dirt. Yeah, these guys, they're going to hit iron soon. Let's let that run and just see what happens. I think we might be in trouble, actually. Yeah, let's look. Can't take my eyes off it. Water's looking okay for now. Just need these guys to hit iron, which they will in an inch or two. But do these guys have a place to dump? We have this backup storage array. Is that going to hold enough? It just might. This might just do it. If not, we can check out our coal mine. Not bad. Oh, and look at this. Yeah, we're terraforming away here. I like it. I like it. What level is this at again? Yeah, level 1. Good, good, good. I like it. Cool. That's looking good. Yeah, hopefully we'll start to... There's iron. I think that guy's got a shovel full of iron. This truck looks like it's predestined to wait for dirt. Boom, there comes iron. So we should be back in action with construction part level 1s. That guy's taking dirt. Iron for you. That'll start chewing up the dirt too, because the construction parts will consume bricks. Okay, now these guys both have iron. Trucking says stable. What about giving these guys one more truck? Look at that. Rubber production's down. We have the workers. Let's kick on the other one. Maintenance is at 79%. We may need to duplicate this. Oh, no, we're waiting on the... Yeah, we're waiting on iron, most likely. Iron ore. That'll catch up. It's kind of important that we prioritize ramping over to this resource for the long term. We have plenty of iron here. These guys will catch up. Let's add one or two more trucks to speed that process along. Make sure those excavators are constantly moving. Okay, we can start plotting the pipe here for these guys. Now we can go up. And what do we want to do? We could probably start to wiggle around right after this one. We want to eventually get over here. Or here. This will do it. This will do it too. It's going to the same location. Again, we're going to have to upgrade pipes when we get the chance, because all this water going through one pipe is going to be a problem. I may have to start my dip down earlier. Yeah, right click here and then down. That's what I want. Waiting on construction parts for all this. How are we doing on the smelting? Okay, this guy's doing okay on iron. Not just enough. Got plenty of trucks. Maintenance is down to 61. Man, I don't like that. crazy about that at all. Oh, yeah, it's still an iron issue, right? Still an iron issue, I think. I think that's going to self-resolve. Pretty sure of it. Let's speed up time. Boom. The research is pretty much stalled out. In fact, you know what I can do? Let's pause it and free up those workers. Maybe they'll do something else. Food production is rocking, right? Look at this. We're in great shape there. How about this one? Can we get rid of you? We can. Got room for 70 more colonists. Research Lab 2 is done. We'll dismiss that notification. Still got to get to limestone. That's coming. This one, let's turn truck imports off. We'll drain this guy out, get rid of it, and then we can fill this with normal kind of housing blocks. And then we'll plan for this to be the perimeter for quite a while. And like I said, this will belt in those potatoes at some point. Okay, I've got room for dirt, which is good. Looks like we're starting to get a lot more ore. Hopefully the maintenance will bounce back. Should. Yeah, I see some plates being made. That's a good sign. Yeah, these guys are working away. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's check on everything else here. Okay, yeah, our dirt has been used up. Good. Coal looks to be doing pretty good. I gotta figure out how I want to ramp this, or how we're gonna exploit this deposit. I think we're gonna start going level at some point. Let's look at the mining designation. Yeah, we're just about at the end of it, right? And then do I have to worry about this water? I guess not. I don't really know if we're going to run into issues with the water. Let's extend the fill designation over here. Oh, I see. I've got it ramping down. That was clever. 2. Down to 1. They're not going to let me do it there. Yeah, I want that all to fill in a level 1. And don't think they're going to let me do a flat designation along this cliffside until we mow this down a bit. But yeah, eventually this is going to be flat at level 1, 2, and then we'll lay some dirt on top of this. It's hard to see. That is still ramped, isn't it? Yeah, that is a ramp going down. Later, we'll make this all flat. In fact, we might be able to do that now. Let's see. But that's going to take mining. I don't want to put a miner on that just yet, or an excavator. These guys are basically just flattening out this land. We're going to have to... Just thinking. Resources. Yeah, this can all be flattened all the way to the coast. Then we're going to have to start digging deep, I think. But we can start by flattening. So these guys will just be the flattening crew for a long time, I think. How do I get off of this? Yeah, they'll just flatten away. How are we doing on tree designations? Let's cut down some of these trees. We can, and these two, that little guy. Food's looking good. I do want to replace this farm. This is a level 1 farm. It depends on the rain. Everybody else is irrigated. Still waiting on production of construction part 1s, looks like. But it looks like our hopper of iron is getting filled. Wouldn't hurt to have another one. But I want to have room for trucks to get in here and drop off this wood. Diesel, how are we doing on diesel? I haven't even looked in ages. 730, that's good. That's holding up. How's our oil deposit? 56,000 plus. We're good there. Construction part 2's 285. Let's get to repairing the oil rig. That's not an oil rig. It is right here. The offshore start repairs. Okay, we need to load all the required materials onto our ship and request it to deliver all materials to this location. Maybe we might have to do the ship part first. Let's see. Okay, unload crew. Okay, I don't see anything here for that. So maybe we do the map part first. Start repairs. Good, now we can tell this guy to load materials, maybe? Here? Okay, start loading the ship for the oil rig repair. Boom. And then we need to think about a dock where we want to import oil. Now, we could do it... Oh, man. Yeah, this island's kind of tough for that, isn't it? Where are we going to do a lot of our industry processing? I'm built up right on the shore, just about everywhere. This would be nice, but I can't really do anything over here. Be cool if I could just start working over here, but trucks can't get here, and it's going to be a while. This guy is slowly, very slowly chewing their way through. What are we doing on copper and everything? Okay, we might need to scale that up. Electronics. Rubber looks great. Yeah, we may need to get another excavator over here. Let's do it. Let's do it while we're thinking about it. Excavator. Oh, waiting on parts. I have one of these guys making them. Thought I did. Vehicle parts. Yeah, this guy is top priority. He has them. What's the... No, he doesn't have them. He's waiting on iron. Yep. Yep. Needs 4 parts, I guess, to start the cycle. We are smelting away. We've got ore in the hopper there. We've got ore in the hopper here. These guys have plenty of trucks. They're working away. I think they're going to catch up. Maintenance is back at 90%. So that's doing well. Yeah, once we repair the offshore oil rig, we got to figure out where we're going to do oil industry. I guess we could try to import here. Man, I don't even know if we can build a cargo dock there. Let's see. It's been a long, long time. Not the trading dock. We need... Okay, serves to refuel, repair, modify your ship. Also handles loading and unloading of ship's cargo. If a truck happens to have some cargo that can be delivered anywhere else, it can be delivered here. Is it the shipyard? I think it is. Yeah, we may have a hard time finding a home for this. Right? It would take it there, but man... we might be able to make that work. Yeah, it's been a while. Terrain too low, terrain too low. Terrain too low, and some part needs to be in the ocean. We do have a spot here where we could bring in oil. If that is the cargo depot that I think it is. I'll have to look, maybe between episodes, I'll look that over. Cargo docks, yeah. Trading dock. We don't need that. Did we put one of those down already? That's this guy, right? Trade with a village. Yeah, we don't need to trade. I don't think there's anything we need. We're ready to adopt more population if we need it. Okay, there's our water. There's our water. Everything is now hooked up. These guys should be getting ready to fill. I think I'm a little nervous about is the throughput. Let's see if these guys are putting water out. Looks like they're full. Just make sure water's flowing. It sure looks to be flowing there. Yep, that guy's doing its thing. This one looks to be full. We could probably turn one of these off. That water goes all the way back down through here. It's flowing. These guys are all empty, the water collectors. And hopefully we can keep up. Should be getting decent throughput. $38. Okay, that one is full. What's going on? This one looks like it's getting water. This one's not filling up, I guess because we're using water as fast as we're bringing it in. That seems odd. Plenty of bricks. That's been solved. Plenty of supply for bricks. Yeah, I want to see this water fill up. What's going on, fellas? Are we literally using more than we can store? And again, that pipe throughput may be an issue. This guy is totally full. Is it backed up somewhere? I feel like I'm missing something obvious here. Should be connected up and then coming through here. This one still has water. These guys are all... Oh no, some of these still have some water. Okay, that may be causing a little bit of a backup. What we could do is run water here. An array of water tanks up through here just to capture the water that's coming in from the wells. Probably will look to do that. Let's see. Because this space is available to us. This kind of thing. Let's do that. Once that's all built, we'll run this pipe into this array of water storage. because drought is a killer. It's the only... I've played this game 4 times, and I only lost once, and it was the very first season. And it's because we hit a drought. We hit a long drought. It's changed. The game's been, made a little bit more forgiving and a little easier in a lot of ways. But man, it sticks with me. We had a long drought. I had farm fields, but they couldn't get water, and everybody died. It was horrible. That's why I'm a little over paranoid on food. That's why we have all this storage for food. Look at that. That looks awesome. And that's why I'm trying to do over storage on the water too. I want to expand this array out as well. But water and food are important, and so is diesel. And maybe, like I said, maybe we can put our cargo dock here and bring in oil from the offshore oil rig, and eventually we're researching it. We are researching advanced diesel. I'm waiting on till we have actual lab equipment produced. We need to get that automated, so we're kind of lagging a bit. I do have it set up here, but it's just not happening. Waiting on mechanical parts, it looks like. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for this episode. We made some progress here. We kind of broke through on the iron. We're starting to ramp down so we can bridge to this island. There's a whole gob of iron there. So we'll be in great shape for a good long time on iron. So that is a mission on its way. Our coal mine is doing great. We've tapped into the subterranean coal. Supplies seem to be pretty good. We are going to need to scale up, and we're going to need to figure out just how we want to change this mining designation so we can tap into all this underground deposit. We have a lot of coal over here. That's going to serve us for a good long time. And then eventually, we're going to have to move way over here to get the next chunk of coal. And that looks like it's even more resource. So we'll see on that. In addition to that stuff, we're starting to level this land here and create more land for ourselves. In fact, if we wanted to, we could try and do the oil processing out this way, but I don't think we have quite enough land established. Hopefully that truck's not stuck there. But yeah, we're doing it. Copper, we bought another excavator. We didn't assign it. Let's see if we have that sitting waiting. I think we're waiting on vehicle parts. Yeah, so we still have some issues. Vehicle parts and the lab equipment are 2 things we need to automate. And then we need to set up storage for our construction part 2s. We'll get to those things next episode. We'll probably tear up this and get rid of most of this stuff that was built temporarily. And then we're eventually going to have to move the research lab too. I really want to see this water fill up, so we'll maybe troubleshoot some of that too. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this series on Captain of Industry. Man, feels like we're just getting started. There's so much to do, but I think food's in good shape. Maintenance is in good shape. Construction parts are okay. Yeah, we'll pick it up next episode. I will see you then.